Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your June 2020 reading. I am using Foxfire Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. I have a Horus Eye incense burning. I have a yellow candle for spirit. I'm using selenite and pink opal. I call on my guides and your guides and all beings of light to assist me with this reading, and that everyone watching this gets a clear and accurate message for them. And again, I'm trying to keep these under 10 minutes just so you guys get them out on time and that you can enjoy them before the month comes and goes. I have burnt some Palo Santo and some cedar just to clear out the energies. And okay, there's a lot of cards. Okay, let me get through them as much as possible. So the first card that you have for June is past life. So to me, this is saying that there is something coming to you that, I don't feel like it's a repeat from a past life or an individual. It's more like a acknowledgement of self-development, what I get for you guys in this card, Sagittarius. So that is what I'm seeing here. It's a very invited energy. It's a welcomed energy. You have beauty of age in reverse. So this is just saying that it's timeless. It's something that doesn't spoil. It's something that is, unconditional. It's kind of set its ways. So whatever this might be, whether it be an opportunity, whether it be a self-development or self-discovery tool, that is really going to hold a lot of value to you. It might not look so beautiful to people on the outside, but it does have a lot of value to you. Now, with this in reverse, this is the Foxfire, which I haven't read this guidebook, but to me that is about ascending. So if it's in reverse, it makes me feel like you are starting to get to an understanding of why your life is the way it is. You're descending down to the present moment and not needing all the answers from spirit. You're starting to get them yourself, and you're starting to get that confirmation. Sunlight after the darkness, again, that's saying again that there is something that you've overcome, and now is the time to appreciate what you've been through, because it's holding more value than you realize. And what I'm hearing spirit say is it holds more value than the easier path. So that's something that you need to consider within this month. To dance with joy and reverse is saying that you need to dance no matter what. If you're finding yourself that you need a certain amount of joy to feel like you have the energy or you have the capability or reason to celebrate, then maybe you need to reconsider where you're coming from with that. So again, it might be a past life condition that people might say, be quiet, sit down, there's nothing to be happy about when everything's miserable around us. But again, it's something you are starting to develop. You're starting to create your own inner sanctuary, and it's starting to kind of bleed out into the atmosphere you're surrounded by. And so your energy will raise other people's vibrations. It might take a while for them to change their tune, but you are wanting to build joy where there is no joy. So it's kind of like the peacekeeper, but it goes deeper than that, because as you could tell, there is something to celebrate. It just might not be as tangible to other people because they're not as present as you and spiritual as you in a way that can feel around the energies. Tending the future and reverse. So to me, this is almost going back to that past life card. It's saying that the future can be now. It can be something you might want to feel towards. I mean, if there is a past life energy surrounding you guys in June, you might want to look into past life regression if you're into that, even if you don't want to know about past lives. What about this life? What has happened in the past that made you feel like you needed to make different choices to tend to the future? And how is that aligning with the present? Maybe what you need to do is look at the present more. So it's just a lot of different energies. It's a lot of different, like almost like a circle of energies, and it's something you're going to have to individually go through. So Spirit showing me, and I don't like math, I don't like any of that stuff, but it must be Archangel, I think it's Archangel Metron, that is showing me geometry, shapes, and I'm seeing like the pie and things like that, and the different little percentages. So you're going to have to do that yourself. You're going to have to see where the value lies, where you're putting your focus, and how it's shifting your internal and external environment. The other card that is in reverse is Be Still a While. So this is saying that, yeah, it's good to be still, and it's good to be still enough to meditate and to get these messages, but sometimes maybe you need a burst of energy. Maybe you need to go on a nature walk, and that stillness can come with being active as well. So it's really about internal acknowledgement, really, and internal awareness is what I'm getting for you guys in June. The other card in reverse is Bringer of Change. So this is saying that the change is already there. You don't need to ask for it. You don't need to bring it in a way that affects everyone. But like we talked about earlier, you might be an inspiration to some people that might be down on themselves, that might have a little bit of kind of spoiled the rest of the batch because of the things that are going on. So with you trying your hardest to influence people in a positive way, and you are influencing yourself in a positive way, you can have the ripple effect. Now, it might not change people, but it might bring them to the present moment to see a glimpse of hope that change is coming. You know, it's something that you're really going to have to figure how much you want to get into this energy, because I do feel some of you want to, you know, have a more sustainable environment internally and externally that has more hope, joy, and peace. But some of you might need someone else to, in fact, come and bring that to you. So it's really about how much do you want to be involved and how much do you want to accept. So giving and receiving is a big energy here. And it might have to do with finances, relationships. It might not just have to do with personal development and spirituality. Born with a Gift is saying that there is a lot going on, but each and every one of you has a gift. And though there might be some darkness around you, you still have the golden egg, the lock, the key to kind of have a good Pandora effect on things. And it's, again, I'm just seeing like someone opens something up and their aura shifts, so then they can see differently, you know. So it might have to do with an aura cleanse as well. The other card and the last card that came forward for you guys is Call Forth the Waves. So it's really asking for flow. It's asking yourself to be fully capable and fully present, and understanding all kinds of different factors. But you are able to take the ones that mean the most to you and shift it to make it a whole new blessing or gift for yourself or in other people if you wish. So there's a lot of, it's almost Spirit showing me like those little, I think they're little Russian dolls where it's small and then it gets bigger. That's what they're showing me. So it's almost like you get to choose how far it goes in this month. But I do feel like there's a lot of blessings coming from yourself and from people around you, just by them being aware of themselves and understanding they can create a small change, or they can just create a little bit of different vibration within the present moment, and that might just be all they need for now. Because, you know, planning too far in the future or looking too far in the past is really going to miss the moment in the present. So you kind of want to see where you are going to have the most healing and the most impact for yourself and those around you. I hope that makes sense. I hope you have a great June. Please leave comments, questions down below, requests, and constructive criticism. And I will leave my links down in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Many blessings.